Hey guys, ILene Vick here for Teaching About Coloring with ILene Vick. It is Sunday, October 5th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I am live. It is week 41 of 2025, and in my neck of the woods it is currently 71 degrees with a high of 81 and a low of 56. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my broadcast. I am here for the next 3 hours for coloring, companionship, chat, friendship, giggles and laughs, pretty pictures, and the what, the how, and the why of adult coloring. In other words, I show you what I'm doing, I show you how I'm doing it, and then I explain why I did what I did. Welcome to my YouTube peeps who come in and chat with me. That is always delightful. Welcome to my YouTube peeps who watch this broadcast after the fact, which I know a majority of you do. And welcome to my Facebook peeps who'll see this broadcast when I download it into my group, Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. All right. So tonight we're going to be working on our wood duck. This is from my book, Audubon Birds Jubilee, an adult coloring book. Different Audubon themed animals. Here are some pictures on the back of what's in the book. Got some really pretty pictures in there. And then the next project that I'm working on is from Disney Dreams Collection, Thomas Kincaid. And I am working on Mickey and Minnie Sweetheart Cove. I think it's turning out beautifully. I got a majority of the bottom done for you. And I showed you what to do when the image on the right doesn't have all the lines that we need to accomplish what we're trying to show on the left. All right. So let me set that aside. Let's see who's popped in so far. Onyx, hello. Janie. Miss Jackie, Jonah. Janie, Jackie, Jonah. Janie, Jackie, Jonah. Oh, Janie, Jackie, Jonah, and Julie. Hi, Julie. Oh, excuse. All right. So let me check out a couple things here. Give me a moment while I give you the links to what we're working on tonight. The first link that I'm giving you is where the buddy colors are. This image is a free image that I have given to you out of my Audubon book so that you can color along with me. So that's the buddy color. Here is the link to the Audubon book if anybody's interested. And here is the link to the Disney Dreams collection. All right. Now, let me get my paper towel. And we are ready to go. Oops. Hold on, didn't mean to do that. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. Now I'm ready to go. Now I'm asking the favor of if my regulars would please like this broadcast. That way it'll go out as a suggested feed. And with the holidays coming up, you know that I broadcast in part to give people a place to go. We've got people from nursing homes and care facilities that watch us. We have people that are disabled, that are homebound. And with the holidays coming up, that is getting really important. Okay. So how's everybody doing tonight? Win, lose, or draw? Like I said, draw for me. Well, Valerie, thank you. I'm glad to be here. Joni, draw. Onyx, draw. Who else? Win, lose, or draw? Valerie, win. Oh. Valerie, what's your win? Janie Wynn took my resident out for the day at work. Easy day. Hold on, guys. I need to use a tissue. I'm going to mute you for a second. Julie Draw. Jackie Wynn, back from Canada, home with my birds, no place like home. Rhonda, mine was a win. I got to visit my dad today. Cool. Welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home from Canada. Valerie says, my family gathered today, saw all of my grandchildren, and celebrated your birthday. Oh, Valerie, is your birthday today? Is it today? All right, got one more thing here that I'm setting up. Valerie, is your birthday today? Not today, September 25th. Oh, okay. Well, happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday to you. Happy belated birthday to you. Happy belated birthday, dear Valerie. Happy belated birthday to you. And many more. All right. We do birthday songs in here, Valerie. If you care to share, how many years young are you? You love my singing. Oh, Jackie, don't encourage me. $68. All right. That's right, a young peep. Now, before I get coloring, I want to show you a picture that Julie did on Procreate. This is from Potpourri Jubilee Volume 6. Guys, check this out. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Julie, I think you outdid yourself on this one. Beautiful, beautiful image. Julie, just out of curiosity, how long did it take you to do this one? Two to 3 hours? Yeah, I believe it. I think this is one of the best images that you've done. I love it. Oh, let me look for something here again real quick. Let's see here. Give me a minute. Somewhere is my link for Potpourri Jubilee Volume 6. And as soon as I find it, I will get it to you. Guys, if you really want to get a nice example of my books, get the potpourri books. Obviously, there are 6 of them now. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll make a posting in the group with all the potpourri books. That would probably be the best way because I'm not finding my volume 6 at the moment. Oh, I found it. Hold on. There we go. All right, there you go. All right, so we've been coloring on our wood duck. I'm going to obviously continue down the feathers now. Let me swatch my pencils for you. We're going to go with a gold color. We have a dark, we have a medium, and a light. Now I'm going to swap out this light. And while I'm getting my gold, you guys should be getting yours as well. All right, there's my dark. All right, let's try this again. Sorry for the delay. Okay, here we go. There's my dark. There's my medium. There's my light. Now I'm going to start in my dark area. And that's going to be this area right here. Get your paper towel to rest your hand on, and let's get coloring. Look how beautiful this is. Okay, then our medium. Oh man, this is going to be absolutely gorgeous. Look how pretty that is. Now, what do I always tell you on open surfaces like this? Color in small circles. That way you'll get your best coverage. Now, the trick to good colored pencil technique is to color in layers. That's why when I'm using one pencil like this, I keep going over the area that I'm working on. Oh, Jackie, good night. Well, you can always watch the replay. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Happy kitty, sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr. Okay, now my lightest gold. Isn't that beautiful? So who's coloring tonight? And if you're coloring, what are you coloring? Oh man, look how beautiful that is. Jonah, you're coloring a cute little good witch. All right. Rhonda says she'll be coloring soon, but haven't decided what. Okay, now. I'm going to do a little bit of a finger blend. I want a nice surface, nice smooth surface. Now, let's work on these feathers up here, which are also going to be gold. But before I do that, I'm going to catch an area in black that I missed earlier, which is this little area right here. Now let's start our gold. Here's our dark. Here's our medium. And then our light. Okay, then I'm going to pop a little bit of gold there's a light and our medium. And then back to our light as we work down our feathers here. Now I want to put a little streak of gold here. So I'm just going to erase out a little bit of that blue and come back in with my light. Okay. And then moving up the back a little bit. There's my light. Our medium. Our medium up the back. Isn't that beautiful? And I'm going to pop a little bit of turquoise here on the outside. There's my medium turquoise and then my light. Let's take a look at this. Is that not drop dead gorgeous? Okay. Let's go ahead and do the underbelly here. Medium. Now I'm going to put a little bit of blue on here. Well, turquoise actually. Not much. And then our light. So we have light and medium for the little dots underneath the skin. I'm sorry, I meant underneath the gold patch here. And then I'm going to come in with my dark. And don't forget to turn your pencil when you lift. Now, on this bottom gold, I'm going to come back and put a little orange on the top. Not much. You want it to be very, very light. Now, speaking of orange, Dusty, hello. Dusty likes to lurk. Dusty liked. Thank you, Dusty. And then I'm going to come in with my medium orange. And then I'm going to come in with my light orange. Dusty likes to lurk, but I talked her into at least saying hello when she comes in. And then she doesn't have to say anything past that. Okay, now, these footies are a little bit too orangey to me. Now, how would you guys dampen down that orange? Somebody tell me what you would do. You've put your light, medium, and dark orange on there. What's the next step to adjust your orange? And the answer is you take your lightest gold and you blend over the top with it. There you go, Rhonda got it. Give that lady a cigar. Okay. Now we've got these feathers down here. I'm back to my reds and oranges. Let me make sure I've got what I want. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to start with my darker orange. And then I'm going to come in with a, let's see, reddish orange. I'll swatch it for you in a moment. Oh, let's see. Okay. Here is a reddish orange. I don't like that red that I put on the bottom. I'm going to change that back to my orange. Not orange, my gold. Okay, Payne's Gray. On top of our reddish orange that we just put in. I'm going to use it to soften my red. And I'm also going to use it to blend in my black over here. I want that to look softer as well. And then I'm going to take my orangey red and put it on top of the original orange that I put over here. So what's the point of all this is that we want our oranges and reds to work together on this piece. Oh, that's pretty. And I'm just putting a little bit of my Payne's Gray in between my orange on this one particular line because I want to split that and make it look more feathery. All right, let's take a look at this puppy. Just going to do a little blending up here. All right, guys, what do you think? Okay, paper towel. I'm going to blend over the whole thing because I want to soften up that look. Now, I'm avoiding the black areas. I'm ready to call the duck portion of this piece done. And I'm just tweaking a little bit. Now I'm going to take my Tombow eraser, which is my little teeny tiny one, and I'm just going to re-emphasize my white a little bit. I think we're good to go. Any question about any method that I used on this puppy? Okay. Now, I would highly suggest, guys, that you do this image because it will help you with your blending. Okay, let's start working on the background. I'm going to pop over to the leaves on the right-hand side. move my camera just a little bit. And we're going to come in with a medium orange. It's an orangey brown. Let me swatch it for you. Isn't that pretty? And I'm going to bring in a gold. This will be my light gold that I used from the duck. And we'll go ahead and start some coloring here. And of course, it always helps when I'm on camera. Hold on, gotta move the camera. There we go. Now we've got our gold. And our orange. Now, in this case, I am not going to blend that line between the gold and the orange because this is more of a shadow, and there's an abrupt end to that shadow. Here's our orange. I'm going to hit this gold with a little bit of my orange. And check out how that orange and that gold work together beautifully. Now I'm going to come in with my reddish orange. Oh, let me find that. And then the darker shadows here will go with that color. And we've got some more red next to that. And let's bring some of that red up to the top here. And up here. Now, Payne's Gray. And notice how the addition of the Payne's Gray really defines these leaves. And there we go. Isn't that pretty? One more area for my dark red. And our Payne's Gray. All right, let me pull out. So Dusty says, ILene, I'm 70 and can't walk. I crawl at home. If I crawl with my phone, sometimes my palm messes up the progress bar and I don't realize it. I can also X out a video live having to go back and readjust. Oh, my nerve damage often hits the send rather than the microphone on my keyboard. I have to avoid saying hi because my interaction is not dependable. But I like to question and comment though. Thank you for allowing me not to be here, or BRB here. My condition worsened quick, and it all gets tough to manage. Oh, Dusty. I'm so glad that you can at least manage to get things here, so, or to the point that you can at least come in and watch. You are most welcome, Dusty. I wish I could do more for you. So, Dusty, watch and enjoy. Enjoy the pretty pictures. Okay, I'm basically going to use my dark, medium, and light oranges. Okay. Dusty, just when you can, let me know what we can do for you to make this easier for you. And if it's just sitting and watching, that's great. All right, dark, medium, Okay, let me swatch these colors for you. There's my dark. There's my medium. There's my light. I've circled it. It's official. Okay, Dusty, just relax, sit back, and enjoy. I love it when you come in and just say hello. We are missing Angry Bear tonight. Okay, let's keep going with our dark, medium, and light. I'm going to slide down here. Now, remember, when you color, you know, Dusty, I don't know. My Linda stopped coming for some reason. I'm not even sure she's posting on her YouTube anymore. I've sent her a couple of text messages to ask her how she's doing, and I haven't had any response. I'm going to put a little orange on this one. I really hate that when people disappear like that and don't or aren't able to say anything. There's my dark. Here's a medium. And I'm going to go into my lighter orange here. Well, you know, guys, we all form relationships in this group. And it drives me crazy when somebody just disappears and doesn't say anything. even the text message would be nice to say, you know, really can't make it anymore to your broadcast. Thanks for everything, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Yeah, you're right. When you don't know or hear anything, you think the worst. Exactly. We've already had 2 people pass in this group. But those we know about. Okay, there's our dark. And we'll come in with a light. Okay, let me pull out. Give me a second here. I'm bundling up my pencils. And let's see how these leaves look. Aren't those beautiful? Alrighty. I'm pretty happy with the way this is turning out. Now, remember, what do I always say? Trust the process. Right? And as we start to add our colors around the outside here, it's going to start working with this duck. Right now our duck looks kind of weird because it's just sitting out in the open like this. Although it's pretty. But once we get the basic, yeah, you do remember the one member that wrote to us and thanks, yep. And 2 days later passed. Any questions before I switch images? All right, next project. I am having too much fun tonight. I hope you guys are enjoying what I'm doing. You know, Rhonda, I really haven't been looking into skin tones. But what I can say is your skin tones are basically the peaches of whatever colored pencils that you have. So what I would suggest is go through your colored pencils, pull out all the peaches, and use them. I've actually got light pinks and peaches together that I've pulled out of my sets. Okay, I'm just filling up my cup, which is what you probably heard. Okay, Disney. I've been showing you how to tackle this picture with Minnie and Mickey, particularly since the artist, whoever did this, didn't really draw in the detail we needed. And that can be a good thing because that allows you to be specific. Yeah, Rhonda, here are some of the peaches. See, I've pulled those out of my sets. And obviously there are some pinks in there as well. And then out of those, pick the ones that match the criteria that you want for whatever skin tone you're doing. That's the way I've done it. Okay. Okay, now I still need to do a little bit with my rock here. Now I still want to shape up my rock, and I'm going to use my Payne's Gray to do some of that. The Payne's Gray on top of this tan that I put as the initial color on the rock works really well. Now I'm just blending my edges down here. Well, Rhonda, that's why you love me, because I come up with these suggestions for you, for you guys. I'm glad I could help. Now, notice how I'm getting lighter and lighter with my Payne's Gray. And I'm going to add a little bit of green in here. And we'll go back with a lighter gray than my Payne's Gray, and we'll work up these edges. We want a nice smooth blend. Okay. And let's go ahead and add a little bit of gray up here. And I'm going to pop in a little bit of green at the top as well. So again, we're working on that gray and green combo. Oh, let's see here. Now we've got a little more yellow. And we'll add a little bit of yellow on our right hand side. Now remember, when somebody paints this stuff in oil paint, which is what our left picture is, they don't have really the ability to blend their colors like we do. So it may look weird that sometimes they'll add like a yellow or an orange. They just probably wanted to highlight an area. Let's see, medium gray here. By the way, how many of you have purchased Payne's Gray pencils on my recommendation? I was thinking about that the other day. I don't know why that came to mind, so I'm just curious. Oh, let's see here. I'm going to come in with a little bit of a fleshy pink. Dusty, you have. And if you've purchased Payne's Gray pencil, has it been a benefit to you? Oh, Rhonda, Payne's Gray is a color. It's a color pencil. It's a Faber-Castell pencil that I use a lot of. Rhonda, Payne's Gray is a Faber-Castell pencil, and I've used it so much that I get extras when I can. Dusty, what I would suggest is to go to Dick Blick and buy your pencils there instead of Amazon. Amazon is very, very expensive for pencils. Okay, let's take a look at this. Rhonda, Payne's Gray, let me show you. Let's see if I can get this to focus. There we go. Payne's Gray is a Faber-Castell pencil. It's color number 181. And that's the pencil I use a lot. It's lighter than black. It's just got really good coloring to it. Let me try and get this focused. Good grief. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to start working up in my water up here in the bank. And I'm going to sneeze in a moment. Rhonda, you're welcome. Oh, excuse. But you know, when I sneeze in groups of 3, I'm healthy. Now, one thing that I just noticed about Mickey and Minnie is on the original, they don't have tails. And by the way, look how they use gray on white to indicate white. We talked a lot about that. So they don't have tails, but on the image that we're coloring, they do have tails. Go figure. So we have another little discrepancy. I'm going to put you on mute for a minute while I use a tissue. Okay, I'm back. So I'm going to start working on this water to the right. And if you'll notice, it's a combo of turquoise, a light orange, and grays. And you'll also notice that we have horizontal lines in the gray. And you'll notice on the one that we're coloring, there's absolutely zero guidelines to this water. So we have to do our own thing with it, which is fine. I like doing my own thing. All right. So let's start. And what I'm doing is I'm eyeballing the picture on the left while I'm adding my water shades here on the right. Let me get a nice turquoise here. Now, I don't want this to throw anybody when you're coloring this. Some of you freak out when you don't have guidelines. Don't do that. Oh, Janie, you got caught up with the duck. Cool. All right, light orange. Now, you know I'm going to blend all of this together, right? Janie, send me a picture of your duck. And let me come in with a light gray. All right, nice light gray. And orange and blue. Yeah. And back to my turquoise. And let's get in between here. Now, I know our color combos look a little silly right now, but this is where I say what? Trust the process. And let me go back to our gray. And I've got a lighter gray yet. So I'm going to pop that in. And I want you to notice I'm using my lighter gray to go over that medium gray I just put in, and we're going to soften this up. I'm going over the blue as well with it. Does everybody see how I'm diffusing these colors and blending them with this really light gray? It's a great technique for doing water like this. Janie, send me a picture of your duck. Okie dokie. Back to my slightly darker gray. How pretty is that? And let me come in with my super light gray in the lower right. I'm going to blend over my turquoise. And my orange with it. All right, let me pull out. Hello, Kathy. Here, let's take a look at the side by side. And you can see where I've emulated the colors. But I am going to come in with my Payne's Gray and darken a little more. Now, I'm going to take my Payne's Gray and I'm going to draw a few horizontal lines with it. And again, that's just to emulate what's going on the left-hand side. And I'm going to do a little bit. That's right, Dusty. It's the ripples. All right. Now I'm going to continue with the water. We've got some in between where Mickey and Minnie are kissing. Now I'm going to use a little bit of blender pencil. You know, I always tell you blender pencil should be a last resort. And then I'm going to come in with my gray. And a little bit of our light gray. Oh, pretty. Kathy, let me show you what we did earlier. Kathy, we've been working on our duck. I think it's turning out pretty well. Here, let me get my Disney picture out from underneath it. You can see it better. So Kathy, I'm pretty well done with the duck, and I'm working in the upper right hand corner on our fall leaves. So yeah, I think it's turning out really well. I'm happy with it. And there's an error in the book. It's a wood duck and not a canvas back duck. Oh, Kathy, thank you. Yeah, the leaves are turning out beautifully. I really love the red. I think this is going to be an absolutely gorgeous piece when it's done, and I'm hoping that you guys are doing it. And I don't want to hear anybody say it's too complicated. It is not complicated. You guys know that when I'm teaching this, I show you the detail of the steps. There's no reason why you can't follow along with me. All right, let's keep going with this. Hallelujah. Yeah, and I hope you guys incorporate the red into brown leaves. It makes it look really pretty. Okay. Let's keep going here with our water here. All right. Let's start out with our gray. Let me show you the original first. Janie, good night. Janie, I guess you didn't hear me earlier asking you to send me a picture of your duck. Okay. Let's start with our gray. Now, when you're coloring something like this with a Disney, I don't want you to get all fussy about matching up the where you put your colors exact to the picture. In other words, here I'm putting in the gray. And I'm eyeballing the gray on the original. It's obviously not going to go on exactly. Okay, then I'm going to come in with my turquoise. And I'm getting my turquoise all over my glove. We'll take care of that. I guess Janie still didn't hear me about sending me her picture. That's too bad. Onyx, are you still here? I missed my gray in between the sails here. There we go. I'm thinking Onyx drifted off to sleep. And blend your pencil very lightly. Don't forget to turn your blender pencil when you lift it. Now, the water in the back here, let me clean this glove because it's bugging me. The water in the background here is a little more blue than it is turquoise. Let me restate that. It's got blue in it with the turquoise. So I'm going to look up my blue pencil. And we're going to go ahead and tint the turquoise blue. Now, I want you to notice that instead of coloring it in normally, I'm actually streaking it in lines. See how I'm doing that? That's another way of making it look like we have our little waves here. How cool is that? And of course it was dumb to color or erase that hand because I got my blue on it. Okay. Payne's Gray. Look how beautiful this looks. And let's erase once again. And the other area we're going to erase guys, somebody tell me another area on the water where I need to erase yet. somebody tell me real quick. And the answer is right underneath the boat. Oh yeah, I do have to get his cheek. Thank you. Thanks, Dusty. The answer is right underneath the boat because we want to do a little bit of a reflection. And I'm going to use a little Prismacolor white just to emphasize that a little more. Okay, I was just using a little pen to get that boat back. And Dusty, you're exactly right. Little things like that add so much. To the image. That's why I keep after you guys. It's all about the detail. Okay, I've got a black pen and I'm going to ink in Minnie's tail. Because when I colored this earlier with the gray, I went over her tail and it wiped it out. And then I'm going to do the same with Mickey. And we'll get his tail back in there. Now, if you want, you can also use a ultrafine Sharpie marker. Okay, now I'm happy. Any questions or comments? I'm just cleaning up their faces a little bit. Okay, guys, what do you think now? I think it's beautiful. Okay, I am at a good stopping point. Let me pull out just a little bit. So we worked on Mickey and Minnie Mouse. And I'm deliberately avoiding doing the outfits right now because I want to do the area around the outside first. I'm just cleaning up his shoe a little bit. Okay, so we have Mickey and Minnie Mouse, and that is from Disney Dreams Collection by Thomas Kincaid. And as you may remember, we finished up our picture with Snow White, discovering the cottage. And I think that turned out beautifully as well. Not hard. Guys, repeat after me. Not hard. And before all this, we worked on our duck. Thank you, Kathy. Kathy follows instruction. We worked on our duck, which is from my Audubon book. Audubon Birds Jubilee. And I will be doing a picture out of Audubon Mammals Jubilee when we finish the duck. It's a neat little book, especially that red fox. All right. So I'm going to call it an evening. This is ILene Vick for Teaching About Coloring with ILene Vick. Guys, joyous coloring. Love on each other. That's what we're known for. Please take a moment to hit that like button. We're not meeting our numbers. We only got 15. I'd sure love to see at least 20. Surely, for all the views that we have, 20 of you liked what I'm doing for you. Okay, guys, joyous coloring. Like I said, love on each other. I will see you tomorrow night, same time, same place. We'll continue to play around with the background of the duck picture. Yeah, Onyx did. She fell asleep. She'll tell us tomorrow that that's what happened. I zoomed in on the duck head last night, didn't I? Let me zoom in on the leaves that I did, and the browns and the red. All right, guys, have a great rest of the evening. I'm going to go stuff my face because it's dinner time for me. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Tell your friends. All right, guys, till tomorrow night then. See you then.